Weekly Outdoor Plus, a new and exciting outdoor show right here on Fox 55 WFXS, every Sunday from 10:30 to 11 a.m., presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, starring new owner Gary Hintz. His youngest son, the show pro, Jace Hintz. And the show producer, creator, and host, his oldest son, Seth Hintz. Now sit back and get ready to learn about archery and the world of the outdoors.
Before experiencing it, you won't know dependability. Unless you've drawn it, you haven't felt smooth. Until you shoot it, you've yet to be this accurate. The Matthews Creed.
Available at Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Hi, this is TJ and Sarah Klein from Frank's Hardware. It's that time of year again where we're running our Milwaukee special. Get a $100 trade-in on any qualifying tool.
So bring in your old tools, used and broken, and get $100 instantly when you buy a Milwaukee 18XC kit.
Your qualifying trade-in will save you $100 off any of the 40 different qualifying tools, including the new fuel system that's a brushless system with the XC battery.
So stop on down to Frank's Hardware before March 31st and get $100 off instantly when you purchase a brand new Milwaukee 18XC kit.
All the Milwaukee kits at least come with one M18 XC battery. So come on down to Frank's and check out your options today.
Today we're going to talk a little bit about a peep sight. And last week Jace's lessons was using a peep sight as another anchor point, and I showed you the importance of a D-loop. And now we're going to tie them together. So if you have a D-loop properly installed, so your arrow is properly tuned with your bow, we make the peep sight match your D-loop at full draw. So what we have you do is we draw back your bow with your eyes closed, get a really nice good anchor point, and you open your eye, and we make the peep sight match your anchor point, so you don't have to move your face up and down the string to get the peep sight lined. Okay, and then we have different size of peeps, the different size holes, and we kind of try to match it up with the housing on your sight. So you can, this circle will circle this circle, and everything will line up as another anchor point. So you end up with about 4 or 5 different anchor points if you do it right. And we have different colored peeps, different size peeps. If you come down here to Bucks and Bulls, we can put it in for you where it needs to be. We can determine what size of peep you need. Some people want a little bit smaller peep for target shooting, a little bit bigger peep for hunting, for low light situations. And then it has a little bit to do, like I say, the housing on your sight. So if you come on down to Bucks and Bulls here, we'll put your peep in, custom fit it to your anchor point, your face, your draw length, and sight your bow in for you, and you'll be all set, ready to go.
Real Deal Mineral. Deer eat it gone.
Real Deal Mineral is the real deal. Other minerals on the market contain up to 70% salt. Real Deal has less than 7% salt and more of the minerals deer need to grow bigger horns. And bigger horns mean bigger trophies.
I tried Real Deal Mineral for the first time, and I had over 1,000 pictures on my trail cameras in less than a week.
Real Deal Mineral.
Available here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, or realdealmineral.com.
Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Gary Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Why does your phone work so good here and mine can't even find service?
That's because I went to Sopa Cellular in Plover, Wisconsin.
Sopa Cellular is conveniently located in the village, right next to Menards. Stop in and check out why they have the most affordable unlimited text and data smartphone plans. They offer LG, Samsung, HTC, Motorola, and many other top quality Android market devices. Sopa Cellular has all your accessories for any style of phone, with hundreds to choose from, so they are sure to have the deal you're looking for. Make Sopa Cellular your Element Mobile headquarters and stop down to 1813 Park Avenue in Plover today. Last weekend, I had a great opportunity to help out at the Wisconsin Deer Classic and Hunting Show up in Wausau, Wisconsin, where I hosted the Hunting Action Hall, representing ESPN Radio, Sports Fan 100.5, and our new radio show, Outdoor Plus Radio. I was fortunate enough to make a ton of new friends and had a chance to sit down with the president of WIA. All right, now I'm here with Joe. He is actually from right around our area, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids area. He's the president of WIA, Wisconsin
Hunter Education.
Hunter Education. What's WIA all about?
WIA, Wisconsin Hunter Instructor Association. It's a group of hunter ed instructors, statewide group. We work together with the DNR in partnership to promote the professionalism and improve hunter safety around the state. And so we work together with the DNR. We do a lot of training. We do a lot of youth events that we try to set up.
So all the statewide hunter education courses and stuff, kind of, you guys, anything new, anything that needs to be updated comes from you guys, right?
Well, not quite. What we do, we work together with the recreational safety wardens that are out in the 5 wardens throughout the state. We work very closely with them to provide input. It's the DNR's program that they run, but we work together with them. We're like their voice in their ears from the instructors.
You're out in the field, you're doing it and stuff. Yep.
So like you propose this change and it's not working well, this is what we see out in the field happening. This is what instructors are encountering. What's happening with the change in our students? How do they see things?
Sure. So you guys probably take a lot of feedback then from hunters and other program instructors.
Right. A lot with the instructors. We represent the instructors.
Awesome. Yeah. So if you're an instructor and you don't know Joe yet, it might be a good guy to contact. So.
Correct. And we put on statewide training events. We have a conference this April. We're actually going to the field to promote practice our shooting skill, how to teach new students, new first-time hunters, how to work, how to safely handle the firearm. But at the instructor level, we're starting out with range safety with the NRA on live fire operations. Then we're going out to a shooting range, hunting handguns, rifle, shotgun, muzzle-loading rifle, muzzle-loading shotguns, archery, and we practice those skills. Then we're going to come back, have a session with the DNR IT team. They're asking for our input on a new computer system. Anything that can make our job, the DNR's job, easier, better, saving you money in the state.
Awesome. Yeah, and I know like one of the things basically you kind of lobby for them. You're they're testers. You go out in the field doing it, getting it done, and that's where we're happy enough to have Joe. You're going to give us a hand with our new radio show, and hopefully on the TV show once in a while. Because you can never know enough about safety, right?
Right.
There's always more.
Yeah. We want students, young and old, to remember tab K. Treat every firearm as if it were loaded. Always control that muzzle. Be sure of your target before and beyond. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. When students, young and old, we want them to remember tab K each and every time they pick up a firearm.
Oh yeah, because that's something too that'll never go out of date.
Right.
Those you'll always have to know that.
Right.
The basic rules of safety.
And we want that to stay in their mind.
Sure. Yep. And what better way than repetitive learning?
Right.
And I remember another thing too I really liked about what you guys have been doing is getting more involved outside of the classroom. Like back when I did hunter safety, it was kind of work out of your book, brought in some guns, brought in some equipment. But I really like what you guys do, getting them out in the field a little more. And
we're trying to get away from the textbook learning, sitting there, reading and going through it. We call it EDOC. Educate, demonstrate, observe, and congratulate. So the classes are hands-on. When you can come into a hunter safety classroom, you have an action set of 5 different types of firearms, whether the orange action set, which is non-functional, or real firearms. Pick them up that first night and start practicing loading and unloading, working in groups of 5 to 7 with an individual instructor. Here's how it's done. Always working in a safe environment, teaching the students, young and old, how to load. And we rotate the students through so they see a big spectrum of different types of firearms.
Sure. Oh yeah, because they don't all use the same stuff.
Correct.
So,
Right. And we don't know where they're going to go to, what they're going to have at home for their firearms.
And that's why it's nice, like you guys have expanded it beyond just the firearm itself.
Right.
There's a lot of safety involved with the ammo, with everything that goes along with hunting. So
I say to my classes, if you remember anything, remember Tab K and remember survival. The majority of the students in my classes are now female. And we say if you remember anything, remember Tab K and remember survival. It will stay with you the rest of your life.
oh yeah, and like I said, it doesn't even apply just to hunting. It's their safety rules for
Right.
everyday life and outside on
Right.
being active.
One example I want to give you is in our class we have a tape where some young couple went up into the wilderness in a mobile home and they all died. What was the mistake they made? And even in our own local area where we know there are young people have died from hypothermia, from being stuck in the snowbanks.
Simple things.
Very simple things.
Yep.
Remember the safety point of view. So it's a little bit bigger picture than that. The firearm safety and some of these other life tips we want you to stay with.
Definitely. Yeah, and this isn't going to be the last time you hear from Joe. Like I said, we're excited that they're going to be able to help us out, him and the help of WIA and whoever else he decides to introduce me to.
Yeah, our goal is hunter safety, and in both the gun portion and the archery portion. And there's so much to learn.
And if you want to be a successful hunter and have fun with it, the main thing is to be safe.
Be safe.
It's hard to have fun when you're not being safe.
Right.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Joe.
You're very welcome.
We'll do it
keep
again
in touch.
sometime, and appreciate the couple minutes you gave me.
You're more than welcome. Glad I could do it.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s. Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware has all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and many more of those household needs. Not only do we have a new one,
Where we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
so stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products.
But we have great service.
Real Deal Mineral. Deer eat it gone.
Real Deal Mineral is the real deal. Other minerals on the market contain up to 70% salt. Real Deal has less than 7% salt and more of the minerals deer need to grow bigger horns. And bigger horns mean bigger trophies.
I tried Real Deal Mineral for the first time, and I saw bucks on camera I never knew I had.
Real Deal Mineral.
Available here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, or realdealmineral.com.
Before experiencing it, you won't know dependability. Unless you've drawn it, you haven't felt smooth. Until you shoot it, you've yet to be this accurate. The Matthews Creed.
Available at Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Right now, sitting to my right, I have two gentlemen. Now, you see, that would work real well on television, but since we're on radio, it may not be to your right, but they're to my right. The first one is, I believe, Seth Hintz is joining us. Seth is the host of the new, this is a really good show that will be on from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Saturday mornings on 12:30, on SportsFan 100.5. And Seth, who's joining you right now?
Well, this guy. Are we on?
We are? We're checking our mic levels here.
There we go. Sneak right up there.
Yep, go ahead.
Can you hear yourself?
Yeah.
Good.
No, I can't hear myself. But if you can hear me, we're good to go.
Okay, well, I can hear a little bit. Seth joining us.
Try that.
Both. Now, go ahead, Seth, one more time.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. That sounds really great. Sounds like that company's commercial. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Who's joining us also right now, Seth?
Well, this is going to be my co-host, Jason Shakurit. He's a local professional fisherman. What the idea of the show here is to give an outdoor look on both fishing and hunting.
Okay, and the name of the show is?
Outdoor Plus Radio.
Outdoor Plus Radio. And right now we've got Seth and, again, Jason. Seth and Jason. Now, you guys are going to do this together. You're the fisherman, Jason.
That's what I'm bringing to the table, yeah. I'm actually a professional fisherman. That's what I do for a living. So when Seth approached me about doing the show, I said, yeah, I can definitely help you out and bring a little new aspect to the fishing side.
Okay. And you've been a professional fisherman, Jason, for how long?
This will be my 19th season.
19 seasons. My goodness gracious. It's not like being in some of the other professional sports where you find yourself having a short career, and after that, you know, in your case, is the wrist the first thing to go?
Yeah, actually, being that I'm a walleye guy, I think the back is the first thing to go. We get a lot of rough water, so definitely the back is hurting after 19 seasons.
So at this point in time, there's no time on the DL though, with walleye season.
Not at all.
Now, is that a year-round fishing for walleye year-round for you as a professional, Jason?
No, what my season usually comes down to is we fish from about April through the end of October professionally, and then traveling the Midwest basically. And then once the season's over, I get about a month off to recoup a little bit, do a little deer hunting, and
so your idea of recouping is going from fishing for walleye to hunting for deer.
Yeah, just sitting in a tree and relaxing with no stress is my time off. But then the winter time is definitely a lot of shows and seminars and travel.
What kind of seminars do you do, Jason?
We talk about any possible way to catch walleyes, find walleyes, talk about walleyes. After 18 years of doing this, I definitely have a lot of different ways to catch walleyes and different ideas to teach people how to catch them.
Now you were able to, Jason, shall we say, hook this guy, Seth, to hook this guy to come in. You're going to cover fishing. What's your specialty, Seth, in the outdoor field?
My specialty comes from mostly from my family. My dad, the new owner of Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, he's been taking me out hunting pretty much since I can walk. And between him and a lot of our local friends and stuff, we've learned a lot of stuff over my lifetime, I guess.
So Seth, is this going to be a hands-on show where you're going to be talking to people and trying to instruct them via radio on some of the things to do, especially in central Wisconsin, because your focus, being from Stevens Point area, is central Wisconsin. So are you and Jason going to talk about the best places to hunt and fish, the best tactics to you?
Everything Midwest, and then strictly local as well. Some place that you could jump in your car, go check it out tomorrow, next weekend. Plan a little trip of what's in season and what's hot right now.
I live in the village of Weston, and we have deer that literally walk down the street.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they walk the streets, Jason, Seth, with impunity. I mean, I'm just waiting for them to come sometime and knock on the door and say, there isn't enough grass for us to bed in. Make it happen.
A couple of the biggest deer I saw this year live right between me and Jason at Stevens Point.
So are you neighbors?
Pretty close. We're not too far.
A couple miles or so.
All right. So you're going to start the program. Did we have a start date yet?
March 2nd.
March 2nd. That's going to be a week from tomorrow.
Yep.
7 a.m. to 8 a.m. on Sports Fan 100.5. You and Jason. Now, do you have any other regular features or scheduled guests, or is that going to become a surprise?
The first couple are going to be a surprise until we get a structure going and who we want to bring in. And one thing that we really want to do is get a lot of fan involvement, because we know what's going on around here, but we don't know what everybody's doing. So if we could get some help, get some feedback, we're going to bring in the guests that are going to help our listeners.
Are you going to aim, Jason, for those of us who do things like snag our son many years ago up in Tomahawk, Dudley Lake, I snagged him with a cast, or 101 ways to deal with the snapping turtle you just snagged with your line?
Trust me, I've been there. I've done that myself.
Been there, done that, got the t-shirt?
Yeah, I've dug hooks out of a lot of places, trust me.
Well, we were in a situation where we just went up and let the ER take care of it, because my medical skills are somewhere between nil and none. So, Seth, Jason, really appreciate you take time to join us. It'll be starting Saturday, March 2nd, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. on Sport Fan 100.5, and the name of the show is?
Outdoor Plus Radio.
Outdoor Plus Radio. Okay, I appreciate you stopping by here. When we come back from the break, we've got more people to talk to. Downtown Ollie Burroughs, ESPN Sports Dan Live.
Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Gary Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Real Deal Mineral. Deer eat it gone.
Real Deal Mineral is the real deal. Other minerals on the market contain up to 70% salt. Real Deal has less than 7% salt and more of the minerals deer need to grow bigger horns. And bigger horns mean bigger trophies.
I tried Real Deal Mineral for the first time, and I had over 1,000 pictures on my trail cameras in less than a week.
Real Deal Mineral.
Available here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, or realdealmineral.com.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s. Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware has all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and many more of those household needs. Not only do we have a new one,
But we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
so stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products,
But we have great service.
This month is March Madness at Sopa Cellular, and they want to know what would you do with $5. Any non-Element Mobile customers can bring in their current plans and they will perform a free rate plan review, no purchase necessary. You come in with that plan, let them go over it with you, you walk out of here with a $5 bill. This month they're offering 4 different Android smartphone handsets for only $29.99 with qualifying plan. Stop on down to check out what they have to offer. And the Refer a Friend this month is going to be just like it was last month. Instead of getting $30 for each friend that you refer, you're going to get $50, $20 extra dollars, up to 3 different lines of friends per month, up to $150 credit. Same rules apply as the current Refer a Friend, only you get 30 instead of 50. All of these offers are good until March 31st, so stop on down to Sopa Cellular today. This week we start out our fan connection thanks to Sopa Cellular with Gary, Marcy, and Adam and a few of their medals. Then we have Greg with a nice Western Wisconsin whitetail buck. And of course his nephew Drake with another largemouth bass. And then there's my favorite nephew, Sean, in the river doing a little fishing of his own at Grandpa and Grandma's house. Along with his father, Kim, and his sister, Morgan, and her pink Red Ryder BB gun. And last but certainly not least, we end this week with Jason Shakur's 13-year-old son and his 2 mature Wisconsin whitetail bucks from last year. Impressive. So stop on down to Sopa Cellular today and check out their great March Madness deals before it's April. Why does your phone work so good here and mine can't even find service?
That's because I went to Sopa Cellular in Plover, Wisconsin.
Sopa Cellular is conveniently located in the village, right next to Menards. Stop in and check out why they have the most affordable unlimited text and data smartphone plans. They offer LG, Samsung, HTC, Motorola, and many other top quality Android market devices. Sopa Cellular has all your accessories for any style of phone, with hundreds to choose from, so they are sure to have the deal you're looking for. Make Sopa Cellular your Element Mobile headquarters and stop down to 1813 Park Avenue in Plover today.
Real Deal Mineral. Deer eat it gone.
Real Deal Mineral is the real deal. Other minerals on the market contain up to 70% salt. Real Deal has less than 7% salt and more of the minerals deer need to grow bigger horns. And bigger horns mean bigger trophies.
I tried Real Deal Mineral for the first time, and I saw bucks on camera I never knew I had.
Real Deal Mineral.
Available here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, or realdealmineral.com.
before experiencing it, you won't know dependability. Unless you've drawn it, you haven't felt smooth. Until you shoot it, you've yet to be this accurate. The Matthews Creed.
Available at Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Hi, this is TJ and Sarah Klein from Frank's Hardware. It's that time of year again where we're running our Milwaukee special. Get a $100 trade-in on any qualifying tool.
So bring in your old tools, used and broken, and get $100 instantly when you buy a Milwaukee 18XC kit.
Your qualifying trade-in will save you $100 off any of the 40 different qualifying tools, including the new fuel system that's a brushless system with the XC battery.
So stop on down to Frank's Hardware before March 31st and get $100 off instantly when you purchase a brand new Milwaukee 18XC kit.
All the Milwaukee kits at least come with one M18 XC battery. So come on down to Frank's and check out your options today.
Welcome to this week's lesson segment of Weekly Outdoor Plus. Hintz here. This week I'm going to be giving you guys a quick overview of the past weeks, what we have all gone over, and give you a little preview of what's going to be coming up in the next half of the season. So far we've gone over your feet, we've gone over your base, we've gone over how to correctly draw your bow back, your anchor point, how to have your arms aligned so you're going to be holding steady. Every single thing that we've gone over so far has been simply how to hold your bow, how to have correct form. A lot of that stuff you can catch on Facebook, that we have our Weekly Outdoor Plus page, or you can check it out on Lone Oak Outdoors on YouTube. If you have any questions or anything, or the best way that you can learn is to come in. Me, myself, Jace Hintz, or my dad, Gary Hintz, will give you lessons. He's a certified archery instructor through the NFA Archery Federation. Any other questions, feel free, come on in, check it out. Otherwise, every single week is broken down on Facebook, if you can check that out. Get some little freshly reminders, and you can go back to week one, figure out what we were doing. If you haven't seen them all, definitely catch up on what you missed. And then from here on out, I'm going to be telling you the next couple weeks mentally how to prepare yourself for that perfect buckshot, how to shoot perfect, how to not miss. Everything mental. Once you have the form down, it's a 100% mental game. Form's 10%, 90% mental. So keep tuning in. Definitely check us out on Facebook, check us out on YouTube. Stop on in, give you some hints. If not, hopefully see you next week. Talking about a lot more mental things, starting out with how to aim. Thank you. Have a good week.
Don't forget, here's where you can find us online. Facebook.com/weeklyoutdoorplus or weeklyoutdoorplus@live.com for our email. And the radio show is the same.
Well, right now we're in this setup and we're hunting hogs and
Going in my way, I'll move his chest.